One of the rookies the Indianapolis Colts are going to absolutely count on this season is wide receiver Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce, a rookie out of the University of Cincinnati when he came to camp a few weeks ago. Alec Pierce with the media, he was a little bit anxious on the field too. No longer. Really good with the media, kind of calm on the field too. We had a chance to talk to Alec Pierce.
I'll start, Alec. Just what's the biggest difference for you when you go out and run live rips now and practices and games now as opposed to when you first got here? What do you feel like you've learned the most?
I think I'm more comfortable. There's less thinking involved, with the playbook. So it kind of allows me to go out there and be able to look at the defense a little bit more and be more comfortable and less in my head thinking about what I got to do, where I got to line up and all that. So slowing down a little bit.
Does Reggie coach you any different now that you've had a couple games, a few practices, or is it the same as it was in the spring?
No, it's the same. It's been the whole time. He's just consistent, harping the same things, technique and all that.
Has there been an aha moment for you to where maybe the light went on and everything made more sense or not?
I just think with time, definitely like the playbook is starting to be like the verbiage and stuff they use here is starting to take over, and that's how I think of the plays in my head compared to just thinking of them compared to college plays and that this play is that, it's that route, but now I'm just thinking all in Colts terminology. So
the key is to not be thinking as much, but just react, know what you're doing, like you said earlier.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely helps to not be out here, trying to think and just figure out what you're doing. It allows you to play confident and just know what you got to do.
How did those couple preseason reps you got in the Buffalo game with Matt help you, and what are you looking forward to growing that chemistry on Saturday?
Oh, they're great. He's a great leader, a great guy to learn from. And just every rep I get with him, I try to take advantage of. Just go out there and try to build confidence with him, and just that I can be a guy that will make plays for him.
What is the one thing you really want to get out of this last week as we enter what's going to be the last 3 practices?
Yeah, I want to, we just looked at the film from last week. I want to see what I did there, see what I need to improve on, and just work on that all week in practice and hopefully go out there and have a good game.
What's it like being challenged by guys like Kenny Moore, Stephon Gilmore? You have a moment where you're like, dang, like Stephon's been to the mountaintop, he's done all these things? Yeah, no, for sure. They're both really good players. They give you really good looks. And just, going against them every day in practice, I think is just going to make us better, and we'll be ready for anybody in the game. So I'm really, privileged to be able to go against those guys in practice.
How well have you gotten to know Michael Pittman so far, and what have you kind of taken away from watching him play your same position?
He's a great dude. I gotten really close with him, and just I'm trying to learn a lot of things he does. He does some things really well. I think he does some things. He's really good with like his feet and his hands. Obviously, very physical as a receiver, and that's something I think I need to add to my game. So I try to take things that he does well and see if I can add it to my game.
One of the things people always say with him is he's got kind of a mean streak in him when he's on the field.
Yeah.
Is that something you feel like you can generate or take, or is that something a little bit more innate?
I'm not sure. I don't know. It's a good question.
See,
when you first got here, we were talking about details and how you're very detail-oriented. Have the details become rote yet, and now there are new details that are even more detailed than you thought they were when you got here?
Yeah, for sure. Everything can always get more detailed, and that's the beauty of it. You can play this game for a long time and still find things that you need to get better on and fine-tune even more. So, that's what coaches stress, is not being settling. You're never going to get it. You just got to keep on getting better and hopefully try to achieve perfection.
How do you feel as though your confidence has grown?
I feel like it's definitely growing. I'm always been confident in my abilities. I think I'm a guy that can go out there, and I always believe in myself that I'm gonna get open and make the play if they throw me the ball. But yeah, I'm trying to build it with the other people on the team.
That's Alec Pierce. Even my clumsy question didn't cross him up. Good for Alec Pierce, playing really well in the preseason, doing a lot of good work in practice. How far he goes is really going to be one of the bellwethers of this offense. They need 3 wide receivers who can contribute, and Alec Pierce needs to be one of them.